Joining us now is the Director of Development at the Hannan Center located in Midtown Detroit. Tara Franey joins us now on the Michigan Megacast. Tara, thank you for being with us today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Appreciate having you on. So first off, tell us about the Hannan Center and the services that it provides out of Midtown.
Yes, so as you said, we're located on Woodward, just south of Warren. We've actually been serving older adults for 97 years. We were established in 1925. So we're really proud of that, coming up on our almost 100th anniversary. We offer social work services, including help navigating Medicare, Medicaid, housing, mental health counseling, anything an older adult, which we consider 60 and older, needs to remain independent and, just making sure their quality of life is the best it can be. In addition to those social work services, which are free, we also have lifelong learning classes. So we work on a trimester basis, so things change every few months. And we offer everything from theater and singing classes and fine arts to Tai Chi, meditation, special workshops, history workshops. We recently just did a 3-part series on the Harlem Renaissance. So just, offering just a lot of different things to keep older adults engaged and really trying to combat ageism. There's so many, unfortunately, people out there that believe life ends at a certain age, and at Hannan Center, we are trying to say no, that is absolutely not true. Lots of life still left.
Yeah, and one thing you mentioned was engagement of these individuals, of these elderly and senior citizen populations, because engagement, especially socially at that age in their life, is so important to their long-term vitality. And I would think that, especially during the pandemic, that becomes so much more difficult to obtain and to maintain also, especially considering the technological gaps that are often there in our elderly population. So how important was the Hannan Center's efforts during the pandemic in maintaining that quality of life for those that it serves out of Detroit?
Yeah, Tyler, such a good point. Obviously, the pandemic impacted all of us, right? I mean, everyone felt isolated, but I think even more so for older adults who unfortunately experienced a lot of loss of their peers and family members. And we were so happy to see how quickly we were able to pivot our services. So we did move as much as we could to Zoom, to online platforms, and surprisingly, a lot of people adapted. There was, a little bit of a barrier, but we were surprised how quickly most seniors were able to switch and now love it. We've done surveys and they're like, we love Zoom, we want to stay, and have really built a new community that way. We also started a telephone reassurance program that came out of the pandemic. And that idea is any older adult who is feeling isolated, just wants to hear a friendly voice, they can choose how many times a week they want to hear from us, up to 3. And so it's really just a way for them to chat with somebody. And then, of course, during those calls, we're able to link them to services that they may not know are out there that can help them. We did a lot of delivery in partnership with some other partners of food, gift cards for food, helping seniors navigate how to have deliveries made, through DoorDash and through the grocery stores delivering food that way. So we all had a huge learning curve. But really one thing that came out of the pandemic was learning that seniors can use technology, and that sort of is a myth. Anybody with a little training can figure it out. So that's what we found.
Yeah, and it's so important to just give them that avenue in order to continue that communication, especially considering that COVID-19 in particular puts that people at that age, regardless of their health status, they could be the most healthy person that could have underlying illnesses at that particular age. It becomes so much more of a risk factor that providing these opportunities and that training is so important. And so as we continue to talk about learning opportunities, let's talk about Beyond You and some of those more specific lifelong learning opportunities that are currently being offered or have been offered in the past, and how people can access these programs.
Yes. So Beyond You is amazing. That's our lifelong learning program. Most of those classes, they're very, very minimal cost. Some are free. We just actually completed a drop-in series that was happening on Saturday in partnership with for Creative Studies. That was with a painting instructor. And it's just amazing. You know, you don't have to have any experience. You can come on down. And for 3 weeks, people were able to paint, meet new friends, learn something new. So our next trimester will start in the fall. And like I said, we offer so many different classes. We have the whole wellness suite, so yoga and advanced fitness, drums alive, all of these things, almost all of them can be done through Zoom now. So you don't even need to leave your home. So if you're anywhere in Metro Detroit or really anywhere, these are open to you. The best way to find out our course catalog is on our website at hannan.org. And you can always find it there. Most classes, some are offered every trimester, and then some of the special workshops change. But we are really, really lucky to partner with Wayne State University. Lots of great partners who bring just wonderful educational opportunities to our seniors. So anyone listening, we have a lot to offer, and we would love to meet you either in person or through Zoom.
We're joined by Tara Franey, Director of Development at the Hannan Center in Detroit, joining us on the Megacast. So as you mentioned, this is open to anybody, not just those that are in the city proper or in Wayne County. This is open to anybody. Are these programs free? Is there a charge for the programs?
All of the social work programs are free that help people, navigate the resources they need to remain in their homes or independent. There's a small charge for some Beyond You classes, but a lot are offered free as well. So there's a mix there, but very, very affordable. And we do offer some scholarships. So anybody who really has a great need, wants to join us, there's a way for you to join us if money is a barrier. So you can definitely just check out the catalog, see what you're interested in, and reach out to us. We can help you get registered.
More information can be found on hannan.org, HANNAN.org, HANNAN.org for more information, or you can call them 313-833-1300. That's 313-833-1300 for more information on Beyond You and other programs. And how you can get involved with the Hannan Center, located in Midtown Detroit. We're joined by their Director of Development, Tara Franey, on the Megacast. And so tell us a little bit also about, you have an exciting event coming up, the 70 over 70 Next Chapter Awards. So tell us about this award ceremony, who it's going to be recognizing, and if people would like to nominate someone to be recognized or participate in the event, how can they go about doing so?
Yes, thank you. A few years ago, we launched 70 over 70. And as I mentioned, part of our mission is to really combat ageism. We love the 40 under 40 and the 20, those awards, but we really felt like older adults were being left out. And so we kicked off 70 over 70 back in 2017. Unfortunately, with the pandemic, we had to put it on hold for a year there, but we're back. And the idea is, pretty simple. It's honoring those older adults, people over 70 who have made significant impact and still are making impact. We offer awards in 7 different categories: lifetime achievement, art, change maker, civic and community leadership, entrepreneurship, lifelong learning, and unsung hero. And we have a brunch program that is going to happen October 1st of this year, Saturday, October 1st at the Dearborn Inn. And all awardees receive a complimentary ticket for themselves and a guest. And so it's just a great brunch program, again, of honoring older adults. The theme or the tagline is impact is ageless. And we really believe that. Over the years, I've had the privilege of reading through so many of the nominations, and Tyler, really, it's just amazing what people are still doing and still making happen for our community. And this is just some small way for us to recognize them.
We're joined by Tara Franey. She is the Director of Development at the Hannan Center, located in Midtown Detroit. More information can be found on hannan.org, HANNAN.org. That's HANNAN.org, or by calling their phone number at 313-833-1300. That's 313-833-1300 for more information on the Hannan Center. And so for these awards, what sort of criteria are you looking for, and how do people go about, if they'd like to submit someone either this year or in years in the future, go about making those submissions and nominating someone to be recognized as one of the 70 over 70?
You can go to our website, and we have an actually separate website for this event, which is 70over70.com, but you can just go to Hannan and find that link. And really, I mentioned the 7 different categories. The nomination form is pretty simple. We're just asking you to highlight why, what your nominee is contributing or has contributed to the community or to their sector. And it's pretty simple. You just sort of highlight why you feel like they should be nominated and complete the online form. If people don't want to do it online, no problem. On the website, there is my email address, and I can send you a hard copy of the nomination form. So we make it as easy as possible, and anybody that needs assistance completing the application can definitely give me a call, and I would be happy to help walk them through it.
We're joined by Tara Franey, the Director of Development at the Hannan Center in Detroit, joining us on the Michigan Megacast. Again, more information on hannan.org, HANNAN.org for more information. And for those that may not be able to participate in events at this time or are still concerned, still have a higher level of concern about COVID-19, there is a virtual pandemic check-in group. Is that continuing on as this pandemic continues?
Yes, yeah, it is, Tyler. Such a great point. Yeah, we've got our mental health counseling, which is free to any older adult who is feeling anxious or isolated or depressed. And we also started this pandemic check-in group. We found that a lot of people weren't maybe had some apprehension about one-on-one counseling. And so we started the group, and we feel like that's been a little bit more comfortable for people to talk about, their challenges, but also, good things that are happening in their life. Just again, another way for community. And that does happen once a month. It is on Zoom. Or if people do not, aren't comfortable on Zoom, there's a telephone line they can call in to be patched into the group. But one of our social worker leads that group every month. And information, again, is on the website, or anybody is welcome to call us, and we will get you connected into that pandemic support group.
Tara, before we let you go, anything else that we haven't discussed today that would be important for our audience to know about your organization, or other things we should be keeping an eye out for in the near future?
Yeah, I've got 2 quick things. So nominations for 70 over 70, those close June 28th. So you've got a few weeks, and again, really encourage you to visit our website and to think of those people who are over 70 who should be recognized. And the second thing is, we actually have our own art gallery, the K-Rod Gallery at Hannan, and it highlights artists over 60 primarily. And we're really lucky. The Michigan Watercolor Society is hosting their 75th annual exhibition at K-Rod. That is opening on June 4th. And we'd love to have you come down and visit us. The opening reception will be June 4th from 1 to 5. Got some light refreshments. You can see what the jurors selected as their picks for that show, but it's going to be a beautiful show. We have those exhibits rotate about every 6 weeks. So just another way that we're highlighting older adults and also showing how art can help increase quality of life.
Tara, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.